We're about to turn this very pink man into 40,000 pounds of pure muscle. And that really shouldn't be hard because he's already halfway there. So competition number 1. This is the defending champ. He's got gains of 30. So we have 4 days and 3 stamina to use every day. So we're going to start with some focus. We're going to remove fatigue cost of the next card while using 1 stamina. And then we're going to use arms for 1 stamina that had fatigue of 6. Now it has fatigue of 0. That gives us 3 gains and we draw a card. And then you know what? Let's get vitamin B. That's going to gain us 2 stamina tomorrow. So that's the end of the day. Our gains are not yet at 30. But now today we have the option to work out our chest. We'll gain 10 but fatigue 20. If we get fatigue over 10, we injure that muscle. So we're going to use focus to begin to remove the fatigue cost of the next card, which will be chest. And you can see the results instantly, but that put our gains all the way up to 13. And then we're going to do the red snool. We're going to gain 1 more stamina, but all muscles gain 2 fatigue. That's fine because if we're going to work out the back, that's going to get a gain of 6. But we've also injured our back, so we can't do it again. But I mean, you can't argue with those results. And the jiggle physics are impeccable. No matter how hard we work, he's never not going to be bald. Since fatigue is pretty low across everything except the back, we're going to do this again to gain an extra stamina. Then we're going to work out our arms. That's going to give them quite a bit of fatigue, but the arms get bigger where gains 22. And then you know what? I'm going to use my next 3 stamina working out my chest again. 10 gains, 20 fatigue. So we're absolutely going to hurt our chest, but we're going to hit our goal. If you want to get enormously big, you just got to make those sacrifices. We're getting very proportioned already. We could end the competition now to get this card, which is actually pretty good. Double the gains of the next 2 cards. I don't think I want to do that because I want 1 more day to get further ahead. I am going to gain 1 more stamina, but we're going to fatigue all of our muscles again. Then we're going to work out our arms. There's a gains of 3, fatigue of 6, so we've injured our arms, but we did draw a card. So we can now twerk. That gives us kettlebell workouts. So those are gains of only 2, but fatigue of 4. But they take no stamina to use, so we'll go ahead and throw a few of those out while getting our glutes injured. Then I guess we'll use vitamin B, gain 2 stamina tomorrow, which starts us at 5 out of 3, but we're well ahead of our goal so far. Okay, next we're going to work out our legs. That also gives us 2 warm-up, which just decreases the fatigue cost of all cards by its value. So now if we work our back, we will potentially actually not hurt our back. And we still did anyway, but look at those gains. We are getting very orb-like in shape. I've actually injured so many things that there's not really much I can actually do. Well, we can gain 1 stamina. That's not going to hurt any of our muscles. We can do a kettlebell. No, we're not actually allowed to do that. We can't do arms because those are injured. We'll gain 2 stamina tomorrow. Then we're just going to end the day because there's nothing else we can do. But our pink man is victorious. He actually has muscles, unlike this guy who's shaped like a toaster. So we got $16. We can buy a few things. I'm going to try chest day, best day. Exercising chest without injury triples the gains. So if we can manage to exercise our chest without hurting it, that would be huge. We're also going to get a standard upgrade. So we're going to get to pick one of these, the chest. If we upgrade that, yeah, we get 20. So if we could do this without injuring it, we'll get 60, as long as we play that other card first. Is there anything we want to remove? There probably is, but now that I look at it, nope, that was just a waste of $3. Aside from that, we're ready to start. Flex off nationals, which means we need gains of 80. Luckily, we're already a good part of the way there. We're basically at 50. Well, our back remains injured, but we did carry over our stamina from last time. So let's sacrifice 1 to gain 2 stamina tomorrow. You know, if I played that better, I would have used focus and then iron chest, but that's okay. We can still do focus to remove the fatigue cost of the next card, and then we can do the back, which will still give us 12 gains. Nope, our back is injured. I should really start reading. So instead, we're going to do arms, but that's going to draw 1 card. So then we're going to do warm-up, which will just give us warm-up, and then we can do our legs. That's only going to give 2 fatigue, plus 5 warm-up again, though. Then that's going to be the end of the day at 54. I don't know if we're getting bigger muscles. I think he might just have an enlarged heart. So we're going to do chest day, best day. Exercising chest without injuries triples the gains. We're going to gain 1 stamina, but all muscles gain 2 fatigue. And then we're going to do remove fatigue cost of next card. And then we can do iron chest for gains of 60. Watch how big what happened to his head? Why is his head getting bigger? Okay, we're about to add 60 gains to the chest. Instant results. He's orbing. And with that, we're almost 50% ahead of our goal. So we'll go ahead and end the day. We can reduce each muscle fatigue by 7. No, we need to get obnoxiously bigger. So we're going to gain 2 stamina tomorrow. It's important to have lots of stamina. Then we're going to work out our arms. Our fatigue is up to 6 on there. We did draw a card. We're going to gain 1 stamina, but take all the... I don't know if I need to do that. Instead of that, we can just work out some legs, just because we wouldn't want to be disproportionate at all. And the muscles from our head have disappeared. I'm not sure if that's something we take that's making that happen. I think we'll just end the day there because there's not much else we can bother to do. Okay, so we use focus to remove the fatigue cost of the next card. And then we're going to do iron chest again for another 60 gains. Oh, see, yeah, there we go. The head muscles are back. Okay, so iron chest, we're going to do the side profile so we can really see this grow. There we go. Perfect. Just the way we want him. We're also going to gain 1 stamina, but fatigue all of our muscles times 2. And then we can do another arm workout. Got to make those a little bit more proportionate. Then we can end our day. Since it's basically the last day, let's gain 2 stamina tomorrow. And then we can just do some legs. And really, that's probably going to be it for the day. Because, well, we're already well ahead of our goal by 100. And we definitely look like it. This guy works his chest, but not as much as I do. We are a chest muscle. I'm actually going to save my money this time around. Since these are just basic cards. If they were upgrade cards, I would take them. None of these I want. And the more money we have, the more interest we generate for more money. So we're going to the Iron Invitational. Our competition is this guy who really does a lot of arms. Luckily for us, we're already bigger. We double chest gains as well. This could be good. So right away, chest day, best day shows up. So we can take that. And we're going to remove the fatigue cost of the next card. And then we're going to work out our back for gains of 6, fatigue of 0. That's not a huge gain, but it's still something. Then we're going to work out the legs. People here don't like legs, so we only get half gains there, but that's fine because we're still quite good. We're going to end the day right there. We could end the comp early and get $16. Absolutely not. We need to push ahead. Okay, we definitely need vitamin. Gain 2 stamina tomorrow. We always need more stamina. Okay, then we're going to do the warm-up to gain 3 warm-up today. Then we're going to work out our arms again. That is going to give us 3 fatigue, but that's still well within the limit. Arms are at 21 compared to our chest at 140. We're going to end the day right there. And then we're going to gain 1 stamina, but all muscles gain 2 fatigue. And we're going to gain 2 stamina tomorrow because you can just never have too much of that. Okay, then we're once again going to remove fatigue for the next card. That's going to be back. And then we're going to twerk. And then we're going to do some kettlebell workouts for our derriere. And I feel like he's slowly becoming more proportionate. The chest is really what we need to focus on, though, especially in this particular warm-up. We're not getting the cards landing in the right order, so we might actually have to remove some from our deck. But gain 2 stamina tomorrow. We're going to gain 1 stamina, but 2 fatigue everything. Then we're going to do arms to draw 1 card. Okay, then I'm going to do warm-up to reduce the fatigue cost, because now if we do our back, we have a higher chance of not hurting ourselves, which we did anyway. So we'll call it a day there. I need focus at the same time to show up as chest, and it's just not happening. But we could do this, because that costs no stamina anyway. We can do arms to gain 1 card, which still wasn't the chest that we needed. That's perfectly fine, because we can make that work somewhere else. Our back is injured. We can focus, so then we can twerk. We're going to injure ourselves immediately on this anyway. But then we can do our legs for a small gain, which means we look like this compared to our competitors. The one on the right looks like popcorn, but now thanks to our extra interest, we've got a lot more money to work with. So for $3, we can double the gains of the next card. We're also going to upgrade something, which can probably be the back, because that's going to be bigger gains. Okay, I'm also going to remove warm-up from the deck, just so we have a better chance of pulling the cards we do want. Next competition. Oh, so I'm going to take cut here. So we're going to take 10% off our total gains, which will still put us well ahead, but 1 more stamina overall. So we're very slightly smaller,
as you can see.
And there's a competition at T-Rex. We double glute gains here. It's really sad we couldn't take advantage of double chest last time. But what we can do is twerk. Then we can do mindfulness to double the gains of the next card. So kettlebells, we can do 8 on our glutes. And then another 4. And then this one, which is going to break our glutes. Then we're going to do the arms. So then we're going to gain 1 stamina, but fatigue all muscles because of the card we drew. And then chest day, best day. So if we can exercise our chest without hurting it, we get triple gains. End the day there. So we're going to do the red snool again. We're going to gain 1 stamina, because then we can do a focus to remove the cost of the next card. And then we can do a 60 iron chest. So we'll go from gains 220 to 280. We get even bigger. I want to create a very round person. Round-ish. This guy's going to have his own orbit by the time we're done. Wow, if we end now, we'll get $6 whole. That's absolutely not worth it. So we're going to do our arms here and draw 1 card. Because of that, we definitely need some different things showing up. I've got too many cards and it's getting cluttered. We're going to do legs. Then we're probably just going to do our iron back. That might fatigue us enough to hurt us. No, we're still okay. So with that, we'll end the day. Gotta save up some money for some better things. Okay, we're going to gain 1 stamina tomorrow. We're going to gain 1 stamina today. We're going to remove fatigue for the next card, which is going to be our iron back. And then we're going to do the arms anyway. And then we can end the day right there. Okay, this is perfect. We can do mindfulness and then focus and then iron chest for gains of 60. Oh, only for the immediate next card. I was hoping we could double this again. Or maybe if I played those in reverse order, but that one didn't use fatigue. Whatever the case, there's gains of 60 again. for an even bigger chest. We're going to be a little bit front heavy at this point. Luckily, we put 16 gains into our legs, so we'll be perfectly fine. We are smashing the competition. So let's start removing things. I don't want twerk anymore. We don't need kettlebells. I do want to upgrade my workout, so we're going to upgrade probably arms, because we draw 2 cards when we do that. That's big for us. I also want cardio, draw 2 cards, gain 1 stamina, single use. That's just going to come in handy. I know we just added cards, but that one can basically 2 cards in itself. So the defending champ has gains of 345. We have double back gains. We're already there. So we're going to do chest day, best day, exercising chest without injury, triples gains, which isn't going to happen yet, but we'll get iron arms to draw 2 cards. I accidentally misclicked, but that's okay, because we'll just end the day there. $20 day in competition is tempting, but it's more worth it to go like this. Cardio, draw 2 cards and gain 1 stamina. That's such a good one. So focus, remove the fatigue cost. So that we'll do our chest again for a 60 gain. That's our secret weapon. We just keep doing that. With this, we can gain 1 stamina, but all muscles gain 2 fatigue, because then we can do, say, gain 2 stamina tomorrow. And then we can end the day right there. We are building such a good deck. This guy can't see over his own muscles. So again, we remove the fatigue cost of the next card, and then we do iron chest again for another 60. So we're at 491. We are just a piece of popcorn. We're going to work out our legs. Actually, you know what? We're going to do the red stool first, because then we can actually do our back. Back gains are doubled here anyway, so we'll just go ahead and take 16 gains there. And we hurt our back anyway. But obviously with this much weight on the front, we need some on the back. So we've created this abomination without even any rare cards. How is our chest doing? Oh yeah, we're fine. We're going to gain 1 stamina. Then we're going to gain 2 stamina tomorrow. We're going to double the next gains, and then we're going to do iron back for 32. Oh, our back is injured. I forgot already. Okay. We're going to do our arms, and those are going to get bigger. And then we're going to do our legs as well, just for a few little easy gains, and that's going to be our day. Okay, we're going to gain 1 stamina to fatigue our muscles again. We have 7 out of 4 stamina. We're going to double our next gains. The back's going up by a further 32. Even that's just enormous. That feels better. We're going to remove the fatigue cost of the next one, which is going to be iron arms. Nope, it's not. It's going to be legs. And then our day is done because our arms are so brutally injured. They probably popped out of their sockets because our chest or back muscles forced them off of our body. I'm basically Mr. Potato Head, but if he was just like one big muscle. Okay, we're clearly quite a bit bigger than our competition so far.
Just don't look at our legs.
Okay, we're going to do another standard upgrade. This one, wow, there's a lot of good ones here actually we could upgrade. So if we upgrade this, exercising chest without injury quadruples gains. That is considerably better. We have to take that. The other one would have been good too. I'm going to remove legs. We don't need to work out legs anymore. We just don't have the option to work out legs as of now. Hercules didn't work out his legs. That worked out well for him. So there's us. We can't even fit in the frame versus our competition. So each card used adds 1 strength. Well, we've already hit our goal, so that's a good sign. We're going to do cardio to gain 1 stamina and 2 cards. I'm also going to gain 1 stamina and all muscles gain 2 fatigue. We're going to do chest day, best day. We need to get that one going, obviously. We need to gain 2 stamina tomorrow. Then we are going to do double the next gains. And then we are going to do probably the back again. No, our back is injured. We're going to do the arms. Of course we are. I don't think there's anything further we can do today, so we're going to end. We don't want that at all. That's very bad. So we're going to remove the fatigue of the next card straight away and then do iron chest. So we're going to get 80 gain here. Watch it grow. It seems less significant now, but it's definitely bigger. And then we're going to gain 2 stamina tomorrow. So we can end the day there. We're at 657 out of the 500 we need. Okay, so right away, I'm going to do the iron arms to draw 2 cards. Because iron chest did show up again, so that's good. What we can do is take the red snool to gain that. And then we can do focus to remove the fatigue cost of the next card. And then we do iron chest again for 88 gains. 88 for our chest for a single card. Go. Okay, we're officially 50% over our goal, and we got 2 days left. It's going to be hard to see the man soon. It's just going to be big jiggly muscles. Okay, we're going to gain 2 stamina tomorrow. That's just very important for us. We're going to double the next gains. And we're going to do our back for gains of 18. Maybe we'll do this because we draw 2 cards anyway. It's a little different because we're out of stamina anyway, so 768. And this just all makes sense. We could remove the fatigue cost of the next card, which means we do iron chest again for gains of 80. We lost our strength advantage, but when your chest is this big, nothing else matters. Chest loosely means like your abs, your internal organs, your skeleton, whatever else is in there. And let's also gain 2 stamina tomorrow and call it a day. So we are absolutely destroying our competition. I just want something that's got an X value. Use this card X times. I'm not sure if that's random or not. We do want a standard upgrade though. Doubles the gains of the next card is interesting. Remove fatigue cost to the next 2 cards. We can reroll this because the interest happens in multiples of 5. And I just wanted to see if there's going to be anything good there. There's not. We could remove a card, but I think we got a pretty good thing going on. I'm going to take total percent on my gains and one more max stamina. We're actually going to lose like 85 here, but that's perfectly fine because we got that much smaller. Hyperion throne. So we're obviously still just miles bigger than the next possible. So we need 700. We already got way more. Okay, so let's gain 1 stamina straight away. We're going to gain 2 stamina tomorrow. We are going to double the gains of the next thing, which will be our arms. And we're going to draw 2 cards on that. Okay, we're going to do cardio after that. Draw 2 cards, gain 1 stamina. So we got focus plus. Okay, we got chest day, best day. We're not going to be able to do the chest gain trick this time around, but we can still do focus to remove the cost. And we can double the gains again and then do the back. So 16 gains for 0 fatigue. And then tomorrow's a new day. Your mother fell down some stairs. She needs you at the hospital. Decline. We got muscles to build. Also, I'm not entirely sure I can fit in a hospital at this point. So if we remove the fatigue cost of the next 2 cards and double the gains of the next card and then do that on the chest, it still doesn't... that might have the multiplier. Gain 2 stamina tomorrow. We're going to do iron arms. Oh yeah, arms are injured. I keep forgetting that part. So iron back. We don't need to fatigue our muscles for no reason.
Look how small our head is in comparison now.
Okay, so let's try this again. Remove the fatigue cost of the next 2 cards. So iron chest is worth 80. So double the gains of the next card. Does that give it 160? It does. 160 gains to our chest. Okay, ready? Here we go. It's already off the screen. Boom. Much bigger. So our gains are 713. There's no man left. It's just all chest. There's no stopping us now. It's like an avalanche. So let's remove the fatigue cost of the next 2 cards, double the gains of the next card, and then we get another 160 to our chest. Whoops. Okay, we're at gains of 1119. Yeah, it's getting very hard to see this is even a human. And we'll just skip right on ahead to the next day. So I think we've like curated our deck to the point where like we can just do this endlessly now. Oh, we do need a little bit of stamina though. So double the gains of the next. Wait, why is this only 40 now? Oh, fatigue 20. Yeah, I screwed that up because I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. We'll take 2 stamina tomorrow. We'll do our iron arms and we'll use this anyway. I don't know if that carries over to the next day. It doesn't matter though. There might not be a next day. We're getting so big that like we're going to pull on gravity and slow down time itself. That one's pretty rare. Every card you play gives a random muscle 2 gains, but 2 gains isn't going to do anything at this point. There is an upgrade. We'll definitely take that. Double the gains of your next card. Double the gains of the next 2 cards. Okay. We should probably also remove a card because I think if we remove like 1 more useless card, then we're going to have a better... I might remove back. I don't know if we need back anymore, do we? Not really. We could take it away, can't we? Yeah, we're going to do it anyway. Let's re-roll, though, just in case we do see something good. No, I don't like any of those. Next competition, Yoke off. Well, the other players are also getting humorously big. Like, that guy's done arms a lot. And we get double arms gains. But we only need 1,000. We're already at 1,125, so I think we're going to be okay. So let's remove the fatigue cost of the next 2 cards. We're going to double the gains of the next 2 cards. So then iron chest is only 40. Shouldn't we not? Oh, we haven't played the other card yet. Of course. So we need to play this first. And then the other 2 cards ran out of time, but that's okay. We can still do any of these other ones. Gain 2 stamina tomorrow. Iron arms will gain 2 cards. And gain 2 stamina tomorrow. Did we draw this twice? I'm not sure what happened. That's okay. That was a warm-up day. We could stop now for $16 or decline. 9 out of 5 stamina feels like cheating. So remove the fatigue cost of the next 2 cards. And then we're going to double the gains of the next 2 cards, which means iron chest gives us 160 again. So when we need more, we get more. Too bad it wasn't chest day. We could have got 320 out of that. But we'll take 2 stamina tomorrow and gain 12 for... No, our arms are injured, so we can't actually do that. That's really it. That's the end of the day. But we had pretty good gains. So again, remove a fatigue of the next 2 cards, double the gains of the next 2 cards, and iron chest again for a further 160. And then we'll take another 2 stamina tomorrow. We are really settled in. We're very reliable with our routine. We don't miss a beat. Remove the fatigue cost of the next 2 cards, double the gains, iron chest for a further 160. Our chest is 1,353. Our legs are at 20 in comparison. And another 2 stamina tomorrow. Let's just keep going. Remove the fatigue cost, double the gains, iron chest 160. Gains 1,777. Our legs are very small in comparison to our torso. He'd probably make a pretty bad swimmer. Now that I think about it. Luckily, this isn't a swimming competition. Oh yeah, look at us. Look at that guy's arms. He has all arms, but we are all chest. All right, let's try a standard upgrade. Cardio would also be good, probably. Because what would that do? Gain 2 stamina. That's a single use. Gain 2. Let's gain 3 stamina tomorrow since we constantly get that one anyway. We're going to reroll this, looking for anything good. And there's nothing really worth it there. So we'll just move on to the next competition. The absolute unit. Wow, look at the size of that guy. He is all legs. So we need gains of 1400 to win the competition. Luckily, we already have gains of 1777. Chest day, best day to begin. Cardio. Draw 2 cards, gain 1 stamina. Focus. Remove the fatigue of the next 2 cards. Mindfulness, double the gains of the next 2 cards, which, oh, that was 320. Oh, yeah, there's a chance for it to happen. So there's potentially gaining 320 there. I think that was only 160, but that's okay. We're going to gain 3 stamina tomorrow. We have a dire warning. A man in a wheelchair feebly glides up to you. I once tried to become an absolute unit. Solemnly, he says, I pushed too far, my muscles tore my bone to splinters. He looks up at you smiling. I do it all again. Keep pushing. If these bones haven't torn to splinters yet, they're not going to. Double the gains of the next 2 cards, remove fatigue cost, iron chest, up to 300 and whatever. Do I have to click it at the right time, or how does that work? No, we did get 304 out of that one. All right, 3 stamina tomorrow. See you then. Our very reliable workout routine. I mean, it is pretty impressive what we managed to create. Remove fatigue cost, double gains, eat this, 144 only. I think the more we use something, the less strength we get today. Yeah, after each day, lose 1 strength, so that's working against us. But we're already 50% past our goal. So same thing again. That one, this one, and the chest. 272. That one card was well over 10 times our entire leg growth. The final day. Mindfulness, focus, and iron chest is all one needs. We'll gain 3 stamina tomorrow. Now it's the last day. Let's give these arms a workout. They finally got the gains 100. We just needed to do something to make a very proportionate gentleman. So we declined all of the shady deals. We did things pure and natural. And we made an absolute unit of a monster. It is just, I don't know what to call that. Pure chest muscles. We had almost 3,000. I love that so much.